Hello my friends, let me show you how to give new life to some old discarded furniture with an antiquing process.
This is a cast iron set of lawn furniture that I picked up very cheap. They were being discarded and I'm going to refinish them, and most of the finish is scraped off of this section, which is cast aluminum, and then the sides are cast iron, and they're very heavy chairs. So the cast iron was very rusted. I wire brushed these clean, and now I'm going to go through an antiquing process to color this wicker looking cast aluminum. So first thing I'm going to do is disassemble the chairs, take the pieces apart and work on the pieces individually. Once all the paint's scraped off, next thing you need to do is wire brush the aluminum oxide off. So we want to smooth this surface, rough it up for the paint. But the main thing is to get that powder off, because that paint won't be sticking to it very well. Right here I'm using a Rust-Oleum paint, and what I did is I mixed forest green with the white to get this lighter green tint, and this is going to be the first paint. You put the light color on first, and because I'm using Rust-Oleum, which is an oil base, with another oil base, I have to let the first paint dry completely. So I'm going to paint this now and let it dry overnight, and then you put the second coat on, second paint. So this will go on. And you can see the color is a very light green. It kind of has a copperish tint, and that's what we're after. So we have to get both sides, front side and the back side. And this paint, being oil base, it will take a full day to dry. This is painted both sides, bottom and top. Now we need to leave it dry.
I chose not to antique the cast iron legs. I am painting these with flat black Rust-Oleum.
In the antiquing process, the second step, this is where the magic takes place. What you're going to need is a Rust-Oleum paint, and this is similar to Rust-Oleum. It's oil base and it's flat black, and you're going to need some thinner. So what I'm going to do is mix them up, and what you need is about a 50% ratio. 50% thinner, 50% flat black Rust-Oleum. So I have my brush from last night in there. And up. I'm going to start with the back side first. On this portion, it's the seat, and we'll do the underside first. Okay, process here, brush it on. Finished side. And that's what I'm talking about.
Just as soon as you get the paint on, immediately wipe it off, and wipe it enough so that you get to the desired consistency that you're looking for.
Make sure you get everything covered. Flip it over, do the other side. This is where you need to have the gloves. Immediately wipe it off.
In the antiquing process, the first applied color is the lighter color, and this color is going to be the one that is highlighted. The second color is the dark. This is going to give you the shadows that will remain in the grooves or in the recessed areas that the wiping cannot touch. So this wiping is then going to highlight that first color, the light color. Continue wiping, changing out your rag so that the rag doesn't get soaked and keeps applying the black onto the surface that you're working. Wipe until you get to the desired antiquing that you want.
Here's the before and here's the after. See what a difference it makes. And let me point one thing out. These are assembled. These are aluminum frame or backrest and seat bolted onto cast iron. And if you can see right here, these are brass screws. And if you have to replace any screws, don't use steel because they will rust. You'll have a galvanic reaction between the aluminum and the steel. It will corrode both the steel and the aluminum, and you need to go to brass, or if you can't find brass, find yourself some stainless steel. And so if you're missing some pieces, replace with stainless steel or brass, and these will be stable enough that you won't have that galvanic reaction happening. And if you ever have to disassemble, or they will corrode and come apart. There you have it. Well, thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.